You stink. Have you ever been in the market for a new iPhone, so you backed up your old one to your old iTunes, only to come to find out that your new iPhone will not be backwards compatible with that iTunes? Maybe it wasn't iTunes, maybe it was my decade plus old laptop. Regardless, my new iPhone would not connect or be recognized by the computer. So here we're gonna walk you through the steps of how to recover your backup from your old computer onto your new one. This one will be a little different. It'll be more screenshot based, showing you what you need to look for. I'm having issues with recording the right screen. Your system might be a little different, but what I have is a 2011 MacBook Pro that's running Sierra on 10.12. I had an iPhone 8, and my iTunes on the Mac is 12.8. The new system is Windows 10. The new phone is the iPhone 14, and the updated iTunes on the PC is version 12.10. And yes, they do make a iTunes for the PC in 64-bit. The other things you will need is a hard drive. I used a 256 gigabyte hard drive. It won't matter which one you use. My backup itself was 22 gigabytes for a 64 gigabyte phone. Not sure how that works, but it is what it is. And patience. Yes. I took about 6 or 7 hours to figure this out, so yes. First thing you want to make sure you do is format that hard drive to exFAT or FAT32, depending on which one you format it on. It should not matter. I did it through the PC. Really should not matter at all. So when you plug it into your old machine or my MacBook Pro, we'll start off by locating where that file is stored. You'll go to your iTunes and then go into the preferences. And under devices, you'll see a list of your backups. You'll right click on the one you want to recover, and then hit the option show in Finder. It'll automatically open up the Finder, and that file that's currently open will be highlighted, and that's the one you want. So you'll copy and paste, drag and drop that over to the hard drive that you just formatted, and wait. It took a while. Now, this is where I ran into the issue that there was not enough system memory to copy the files. Follow the prompts, I deleted my trash, and that was enough to be able to let my transfer keep going. Once it is done, eject it, move it over to the PC or new Mac, and you'll plug it in, then get your iTunes up and running. If this is your first time using that iTunes because you download it onto a new computer, create a backup of the phone you currently are using, even if it's a brand new one and there's nothing on it. This will kind of provide an anchoring point to look for where to put that new folder. And sadly, you can't just right click and show in folder or file location just like you did on the Mac. So what you'll do is you'll go to the drive where you downloaded iTunes and look up mobile sync. That's the key, mobile sync, and you put it together. That's why I recommended putting a backup in there, because that way it'll already create that folder if there wasn't one before. Once you get to the folder, hit backups, and you'll see the one backup you created, or if you've already made other from the external hard drive, and put it in there, and wait. The digits might look different on the Mac versus the PC. I had a lot more zeros on the PC backups, and the Mac version had a lot more letters. I was nervous, didn't think it would be recognizable, but it ended up working just fine. So then go through it, and it should show up in your backups. You can check that by going to edit in preferences and devices, and that should be there. Just because it worked for me doesn't mean it'll work for you. Now, follow the steps for restoring your iPhone, and the password part was annoying for me because I had to go back 10 passwords or so to let it restore my iPhone. I don't know why it worked that way, but it just did. I know how important a phone can be, especially with work and school and friends and family. So I hope you were able to get your files. I hope you were able to get your phone up and running. So thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. On a side note, what do you guys think about this new eSIM thing going on instead of actually having a SIM card shipped to you? I overheard from a Best Buy rep or something that you can't even buy the new phones without it being activated right away through the provider. So if that's the case, that makes it a little difficult to kind of buy and sell the iPhone or as hardware by itself. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, I am so happy that Nissan is deciding to bring back the GTR. 2022 was a little scary when they didn't have one on the line, but it's back. and I can't wait. All right, thank you again, guys. You take care. Enjoy.
Yeah.
This is Kahuna, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.